He was really very cold in a patrician Yankee New England kind of way. He had a Christmas party at his house that year. That was Christmas of '09. He lived in this rare single family home in Georgetown that he later sold for $12.5 million. Georgetown doesn't have more than a small handful of single family homes. But he wouldn't allow anybody in the house. It's December in Washington. It's 20 degrees. So it has a side yard surrounded by a brick wall. And he just rented these propane heaters. So we're all standing out there. And he says, well, we have a special guest that's going to come to the party tonight. We're all like, trying to keep warm because these heaters aren't doing the trick. And then Joe Biden comes. He was vice president at the time. So Biden comes, and Biden was exactly the opposite of Kerry. Biden's standing at the entrance to the backyard, or to the side yard. He goes, hey, like this. Everybody's like, hey, Mr. Vice President, good to see you. So he comes down and starts shaking hands with everybody, one at a time. Great eye contact. Hi, Joe Biden. Tell me your name again. That kind of thing. I said, Mr. Vice President, we've met a number of times. You probably don't remember me. I'm from Newcastle, Pennsylvania. And my dad was best friends with Angelo Sands. He goes, Angelo Sands from 7th grade? And I said, yeah, your best friend from 7th grade. He says, I do remember you. We talked about Angelo's a taxi driver in Las Vegas now. I said, that's right.
Wow.
He is a taxi driver. Great memory. I said, that conversation was 15 years ago. And then he says to the guy next to me, I remember you. I don't like you. And he looks at Kerry, and Kerry just is like, I don't like him either. And they walk away. I said to the guy, what the fuck? He said, Biden has hated me since I told him in a memo that we should pull out of Afghanistan. And I said, sweethearts, these guys are. And he's like, yeah, well, what are you going to do? Washington, D.C., every man for himself. Harry Truman once said, if you want a friend in Washington, buy a dog. There it is.
Did you have